Good evening, everyone, and thank you to all who have come out tonight to celebrate the man, the myth, the legend, Michael Stokes. I'm extremely honored to be addressing you all today.
Go that way.
Go back.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I smell good. Come on.
All right. Actions speak louder than words, and in this instance, words cannot simply reflect the successful career and positive impact that Mike Stokes has had over the course of 34 years, serving students, athletes, and communities across the state of Illinois. My hope is that through my remarks, I adequately do his actions, career, and respective successes in and out of the classroom their due justice. My name is Brian Casea, and I've had the absolute pleasure of knowing Mike Stokes since I was a freshman at Prospect High School. I ran 7 seasons for Coach Stokes and was a student intern my junior year at Prospect. Today, 8 years post-high school, I am proud to be a teacher at MacArthur Middle School and have coached for 4 years at my alma mater alongside Stokes and now at Buffalo Grove. Like the hundreds, if not thousands of lives that Stokes has made an impact on, whether on the track, the cross-country course, or classroom, I would not be the person I am today without his profound impact on my life. A hallmark of his professional and life philosophy is the emphasis to guide individuals to reach their fullest potential while also nurturing them to be good people. Coach Stokes is responsible for inspiring me to become an educator and a coach. Through his genuine passion in teaching and running, my 17-year-old self aspired to one day to be like him, to have a profession that allowed me to find joy in making a difference in the lives of others while authentically being myself. My personal narrative is only one of the hundreds that have been inspired by Mike. Got to turn the page.
Take a breath.
Sincerest thank you to his children for their words regarding their father's successes in the classroom as well as in the sport of running. It makes my job a lot easier up here. Because honestly, I've always considered myself to struggle with numbers, but I think even the smartest of us have difficulty understanding the significance of what the narrative in these statistics reflect. An illustration of excellence not only in one domain, but in all areas of a professional career over the course of 34 years. The stats that Kevin, Tara, and Sean has shared are all evidence of his genuine passion to outwardly serve and an earned success that follows thousands of hours of hard work driven by a true love for what he does. The numbers of stories speak for themselves, but behind every success story, whether running or academic, lies a young person that Coach Stokes nurtured and believed in. What makes these successes so exceptional is that they're all of Mike's accomplishments. He shares them with people. The accomplishments of his students and athletes are theirs in their own right and are his as well. Behind every relay, every medal, every past class, and behind every athletic and academic victory is a blueprint constructed by a master architect to unlock the greatness within. These collective accomplishments are not happenstance, but a result of Coach Stokes having all the right keys to all the different locks. His knowledge of running, his sound teaching pedagogy, his infectiously charismatic personality that we all know too well, and selflessness are the foundation to which he builds individuals to be the best versions of themselves. The relationships that he has formed have transcended high school, and he continues to have a lasting impression on people post-graduation. While many of his alumni's running careers come to a close after high school, the attitudes and work ethic learned from him have made an enormous contributions in shaping our adult lives. Former knighthood of runners and Blue Circle athletes have gone on to be successful professionals that emulate and continue our coach's work, making positive and meaningful contributions to our communities. Coaching in essence is teaching, and coaching runners after school is a continuation of Mike's professional role in the classroom. We all know Mike Stokes very well. He's an individual that puts forth his heart and soul in all he does. He displays the same electric energy in front of the whiteboard as he does when he holds the watch with 100 meters to go. To create and sustain a successful running program while effectively case managing and teaching special education is an accomplishment that many find difficult to do. In his career, Mike has found a balance to perform at the highest level in both of these areas. Like myself, many of you here are educators and understand that teaching special education has its array of specific challenges. To be able to cater and deliver instruction to students of varying abilities, keeping up with the documentation, meetings, collaboration, and coaching, all to ensure student success can be taxing. As a student athlete, I had little understanding of how difficult Mike's classroom responsibilities could be because he was always positive and energetic at practice. Now as an educator, I truly appreciate what Mike has done in his teaching career for his students. To be a dependable advocate for kids regardless of their ability and the obstacles they face. I am a firm believer that the best teachers are given the most challenging students simply because those students deserve the best. Without a qualified and genuine educator like Mr. Stokes at the reins, managing, implementing, and executing plans for students, many would not have been successful and been able to be successful and to excel during and post high school. The students in Mike's classroom are successful because he took the time to recognize their worth and saw their boundless potential to succeed regardless of the endeavor. In addition to coaching and his teaching accomplishments, I would be remiss not to mention his most important life accomplishment that we're also celebrating today, being a father and a husband. Performing at such a high level and giving it his absolute and his professional responsibilities requires some personal sacrifice. Despite spending so much time dedicated to coaching and teaching, family has always been at the forefront of his life. Mike has raised a very beautiful family that embodied their father's character and morals. Before I end my remarks, I'd like to give Coach my personal thanks. Thank you, Stogie, for being my coach, a mentor, a colleague, a dear friend, and a father-like figure to me. Because of what you taught me as a teenager and your profound and continuing impact on my life, I live a life that's full. I walk a little lighter, happier, and more positive because of you. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Thank you.